Lots of great teams have lost in the finals, but not a lot of them have gone on to win a championship within the next few years. Some teams that have done this are the 2015 Cavs, who would go on to win the 2016 championship, the 3-1 comeback, or the 2017 Raptors, who had to drastically change their roster and team to win the championship in 2019. But we're not going to be talking about those teams today. We're going to talk about the 2022 Celtics, who went on to win the championship in 2024 most recently, and just what happened to everyone on the roster. The first player I would like to talk about is arguably the best player on the team, Jason Tatum. Now, Jason Tatum was quite literally the best players in the entire NBA. He has made multiple All NBA first team appearances, multiple All Star appearances, has been multiple top five in MVP votings. And it's just been by far just a great NBA player. Since this like latest summer, he's been doing a lot of things like playing on Team USA. He just got the biggest contract in NBA history. He's the cover of 2K25, and he just won the championship. So yeah. So let's go on to the next player. Next up, we have the most recent Finals MVP, Jalen Brown. Now, Jalen Brown has been probably the best two-way NBA player in the entire NBA, other by Jason Tatum maybe. Could argue between those two, but hey, he has been great. He made All NBA second team in 2023, missed All NBA 2024, made two All Star appearances. He's just been a great player. He won Eastern Conference MVP and Eastern Conference, or just in the finals MVP, and has been doing some great things in the NBA since they lost in the finals. So I hope he has a good career, and let's next go up to the next player. Next up, we have the heart and soul of the team, Marcus Smart. Now, Marcus Smart has been on the Celtics since 2014, but has most recently been traded in the 2023 offseason for in a three-team deal for Kristaps Porzingis. This was a move just to help the team, and it's really sad to see him go. But I do imagine in his career that he will come back to the Celtics to end off his career like KG did to Timberwolves. But yeah, he's been doing some great things. In Memphis Grizzlies, after he got traded, he's been really injury prone. Has gotten injured a few times. So is the entire team, but he's planning to make a big comeback next year, and hope he has a great season. The next player is also injury prone, like Marcus Smart, or just has been throughout the last 3 years, and we're talking about Robert Williams III. Now, Robert Williams III was also traded last year, and also was also an important piece of this 2022 team. He is great defensively, helped them with lots of defense in throughout the playoffs while dealing with injuries. He also averaged 3 blocks a game during the finals, which is one of the best in NBA history, only behind Hakeem Olajuwon and Patrick Ewing. That's pretty nice. But he got traded in a trade package for Drew Holiday, and has played like 4 games last year, but is hoping to make a comeback and might get traded to the New York Knicks. So that's exciting. Let's go on to the next player. The fifth and last starter of this team is Al Horford. Now, Al Horford has been a great NBA player throughout his career. He is an undersized center and has been paving the way for more undersized centers like Robert Williams and some other players. I don't know. But he's been a great shooting big man. Throughout his career, he went to the Hawks, playing the Sixers, playing the Celtics for a few seasons. But he's most recently an NBA champion and is gonna come back for the 24-25 season. He's probably gonna try to help his Hall of Fame case and win a second ring, but all hopes to him, and on to the next player. Next up, we are starting off the bench, and the first player I'm going to talk about is Derek White. Now, Derek White was a recent addition to this team when he joined at the trade deadline from the Spurs for Romeo Langford and like some picks. But he has had a pretty decent career since. Actually, been really good for the Celtics. He was a Spur. He was like a point guard who started. He could basically do everything. He's the perfect like role player, and I don't even think I can call him a role player anymore. He is at this most recent season. He has been an All-Star caliber player. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Celtics fan. I'm just saying that because he's that good. He's done lots of great things. Like he hit that game winner on Game 6 of the Heat. Gave us hope for Game 7, and he went bald, and he's been a great piece for the Celtics. I hope to see him thrive, and he's. Let's go on to the next player. The next up, we have a player that lots of people forget was on the Celtics championship, or not the championship roster, the finals roster, but that is Daniel Tice. Now, Daniel Tice has been an interesting player since this team happened. And right after the finals in the offseason, he was in a trade package with another player I'm going to mention coming up for Malcolm Brogdon, who joined the team but was traded shortly after the next offseason. But Daniel Tice has had an interesting career since being on the Celtics team. He went to the Pacers, played there for a season, got waived, and got picked up by the Clippers. He's been a great piece and great depth piece for the Clippers. And I think he might play a lot more this upcoming season if he stays with the Clippers or whatever team he joins. Also, on another note, he did help Germany win the FIBA World Cup in 2023. So, yeah. Next up, we have a player that's really similar to Draymond and has the same build. Kind of really, yeah, he's really similar. Grant Williams. Now,
Langford
Grant
all
Williams
alone. Now Robinson
has had an
recovers.
interesting
He was
career
by
since
himself and then throws it away.
2022
Rose
roster.
throws it away right back to
He's
Grant
beefed with a
Williams.
few players. In 2023, he beefed with the Cavs and said, "I'm making both." Obviously, he didn't. And he's most recently this upcoming season got traded to the Mavericks in a signing trade, but then got traded to the Charlotte Hornets. And kind of ironic, both the teams that he got traded from, the Celtics and the Mavs, both made the finals. So that's kind of embarrassing, but hope he has a good career. He's actually decent, but let's go on to the next player. Next up, we have a player who lots of people also forget that he was on this team, and that's Aaron Nesmith. Now, Aaron Nesmith has gone way better since he was on this team. He has had an interesting NBA career. He was the 14th overall pick by the Celtics in 2020, and which is not good in their team. He was kind of looking like a draft bust until he got traded to the Indiana Pacers, where he's been a really nice piece for them. Has started in a few games, and I think he's gonna have a nice career as a Pacer or wherever he goes. And pretty good forward. Didn't really play in the finals, but he was a backup. So let's go on to the final NBA player or in the rotation that played. And yeah, last but not least, we have the myth, the man, the legend, Timothy Payton Pritchard. When you hear that name, you might think GOAT, greatest of all time, stuff like that. But at this point, he was just your average Joe who didn't really play much. He was basically the backup point guard, and he did great things in his career. Like if you guys didn't know, in summer league he scored 93 points. Yeah, you heard that, 93. Most recently he played in the finals where he was really inefficient from three, but made two half court shots. So I don't really think it matters. But but yeah, he's an NBA champion right now, and he's going on to complete his resume so he can pass Jordan and LeBron as the GOAT. And that's the end of the video. hope you guys enjoyed, and go watch another one, and I'll be sure to upload soon. Also, on an unrelated note, do you guys like my new rebrand? I made a new logo. Still has some of the old logo. If you look in the under the H, has the old logo. And hope you guys enjoyed, and go watch another video. Like and subscribe.